We're back. We're back here on the stage at the Heartland Cafe. We got a full house here. People are drinking that organic fair trade coffee and eating that good wholesome food for the mind and body. And we're glad to have you listening in to Live from the Heartland. Chicago Sound Alliance on WLUW is actually connected to Loyola University. And we have the honor of having a young woman named Michelle Vega, who is an intern this semester, and she's been helping us. And every now and then she's come up with an interesting guest, and we have that opportunity again. I have a woman named Joy Bulger here. Good morning to you, Joy.
Hi, Mr. James. Good morning.
You could call me Michael.
Okay.
And it was nice talking on the phone when you were saying, where am I coming to? And I'm out here in the suburbs.
Well, I live off campus, so I'm kind of clueless about what happens down here. I'm sorry, but it's great. I love the ambiance here.
Well, it's great to have you. Now, this sounds like a really interesting project, and I'm got to say, I'm always excited how there seems to be more and more progressive folks showing up at Loyola University.
We represent an organization that already exists. It's called STAND. It's a Student Anti-Genocide Coalition. So we're a new chapter at Loyola. We just became official at the very end of last semester.
How many folks are involved with this group?
Well, internationally, there's 800 chapters, but at Loyola, there's about 12 of us right now. So we're just getting started.
Tell the listeners a little bit what you know about STAND in the international world. What does it do? What's it stand for? What it's about? And then we're going to talk about your event.
Okay. Well, STAND it started as Students Taking Action Now, Darfur. It started specifically on the genocide in Darfur in Sudan, but they merged in 2006 to kind of take on genocide education and awareness as a whole. So they're now the student-led division of the Genocide Intervention Network. So their umbrella organization is the Genocide Intervention Network. They concentrate on preventing genocide and working to provide humanitarian aid for the genocide going on now in the Sudan. But they also focus on educating about past genocides as a way to prevent them from happening in the future. We're finding that a lot of people in my age group don't even know what the Holocaust is. So we educate, we advocate, we fundraise, and we also we do education, advocacy, fundraising. We do stuff like teach-ins, a lot of different types of things.
You are going to have an event.
Yeah.
So tell us all about the event and where it's going to be taking place and what's going to happen.
The event is called the Holocaust Remembrance and Genocide Prevention Benefit Dance and Dinner. It's going to be at Crown Center at the Loyola Lakeshore campus. It's at the Loyola Lakeshore campus, and it starts at 8 p.m. till midnight. It's a semi-formal dance, and the focus of that evening is kind of dual purpose. One is to remember the Holocaust. It's the next day, Sunday, April 11th, is Holocaust Remembrance Day nationwide, so that's part of why we chose the date. April in general is also Genocide Awareness Month among social activist groups. It's the month commemorating what we can do to prevent genocide. So that was why the date was chosen. And the purpose of the event is twofold. One is to educate about who we are on campus and what we do, and we're raising funds for a specific genocide. A specific project on the Holocaust of taping survivors, and the other end of the event is focusing on the future and what STAND can do for Darfur and for the other hot spots around the world where genocide may be occurring.
Can you tell us what are the other hot spots?
Congo, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Burma, Sri Lanka, Southern Sudan in a conflict that's separate from what's going on in Darfur, Afghanistan, Pakistan. Those are some of the regions around the world that are not officially declared genocides, but are potential. And Indonesia too, I should mention.
You know, it's unfortunate, but we still have genocide and genocidal-like actions. I think it was the some government was it Serbia or Croatia just apologized for some killings, but wouldn't go so far as to say it was genocide.
You might be referring to Armenia in the.
No, that's a different one, I think.
Okay,
I heard something on the news the other day. Let me ask you, Joy Bulger of Stand, when you are around at Loyola, when I go over there once in a while, I see that there are some people will have a table now and then. Sometimes it's a sorority or a fraternity who seem to be doing some good things, but is there a setup at Loyola where people from different activist groups set up tables and distribute literature and information?
Sure. There's a couple things. One is there's a meeting called the CAN meeting, which is a network of all the organizations at Loyola that discusses how we can collaborate. Individual groups don't have there isn't a table or a day where all the social justice groups get out and distribute literature, but at all our events, we certainly do. We have at least maybe 5 or 10 different pamphlets we pass out. And then in the fall, there's possibility, and I don't want to guarantee this, of there being a social justice carnival where each of the groups specifically on social justice issues will distribute literature, but I'm not positive of that happening.
I actually had the good fortune of being at Berkeley in 1964, and one thing that really impressed me and I've always remembered is people from various different groups from all over the political spectrum and various issues out there pushing their stuff. So I look forward to Loyola taking on that kind of a stance. Tell us one more time the date of your event.
It's Saturday, April 10th at the Lakeshore campus at Crown Center.
And do you have a website?
Oh, we do. We're at stand at facebook.com, stand at Loyola. That's one way you can find out about it. You can also email me for tickets. It's jbolger, JBOLGER @luc.edu, or stand at Loyola @hotmail.com. So just all one word.
Thank you so much for coming on, Joy. We're about to end the show. Let's have a big round of applause for Joy Bulger. I want to thank everybody who makes this show possible, from our producer Laura Herman, our host Katie Hogan, Lisa Smith, Evan West, Michelle Vega. You've been listening to Live from the Heartland, brought to you every Saturday morning. I'm Michael James. I want to encourage you to do good in the world because the world needs all the good that you do. All power to the people. Over and out. Thanks for listening in.